welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Julie.
And I am Paul the Chicken.
And this afternoon we are going to be doing our Thanksgiving extravaganza in which we are actually cooking in my kitchen.
Yes. I, Paul the Chicken, am going to teach her, Julie, how to cook. We're going to do all the Thanksgiving favorites. Spider crunchy.
No, actually what we are going to be doing is making pumpkin pie bars.
Pumpkin pie bars? Do they have spiders in them? Or wormies? Or any of our favorite foods that we love for Thanksgiving?
No.
Munchy, crunchy grasshopper
Well,
bits?
anyway, we're gonna start by making our pumpkin pie bars. Now, I will say that if you have any allergies to any of the ingredients that we are going to be using,
Don't
please
eat them.
Well, don't eat them, but please make sure. We are going to have within our thumbnail a little bit of description about what the pumpkin pie bars have inside them, and the full
in the description box.
Right,
yes.
And the full description of ingredients and how to make them. So please do make sure you check them against any kind of allergies. Okay.
Okay, so hey Julie, just by coincidence, there's a recipe right here.
Oh!
That says pumpkin pie bars. That's probably that's what we're making.
It is.
Yes.
All right, so the way we're gonna start is you're gonna preheat your oven to 375 degrees, which I have already done.
She did it over there.
We are gonna start by making our crust. And the way that this is going to be pretty easy is I'm actually gonna just start with the pan that I am going to be using. And I'm going
This one right here.
That is, and I'm gonna be measuring out our graham cracker crumbs. So I'm using 1 1/4 cups of graham cracker crumbs. And I'll be honest, you don't have to be too precise with this. This is, can be a little bit messy funness. So we're just gonna put one in.
You spilled some.
I know, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna just have some messy fun right now. We'll be good. So what we're gonna do here is...
When do we add the spiders?
We do not add spiders. Now, I will say that our recipe does say that you can put in a cup of crushed pecans. I'm not a favor of them, so I'm actually going to leave them out. And I'm thinking that because we're not using that cup of pecans, we're actually going to add an extra cup of graham cracker crumbs.
It says it right here.
Yes. So I'm actually going to add an extra cup of it, so we get a nice thick. There we go.
Now we eat.
No, we don't eat. Okay, so
sorry.
the next thing we're going to do, well, actually, we should do the sugar next. So I'm going to take the sugar.
I'll have some.
No, thank you. So I'm going to take some sugar. I'm going to take about 1/4 cup of it.
Yeah.
And sprinkle it in because that'll help caramelize and make it all nice and sticky and gooey goodness.
Now we eat.
And then I'm going to pour 5 tablespoons of butter in.
Yes.
Now the butter, butter goodness. I'll just put that in.
It's melted.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take it and we're going to mix it around together. And just get that butter nice and incorporated in.
And now we add the spiders.
We do not add spiders. Nobody wants to see spiders in here, trust me. All right, so we're going to get all the nice yummy goodness of that in here.
Nummy.
And again, if you want to add those pecans or some walnuts.
Or spiders.
No
or
spiders, no worms.
Ummy.
And we're just going to really get this nice and good and clumpy and great. And you like clumpy?
Clumpy and great.
Clumpy and great. No, that's...
Yes. That was the King of England once, Clumpy the Great.
I don't recall that one,
Yes,
no.
He was right after Skippy the First. Yep. I know my British history.
All right, so we're getting this nice and pushed in, and we're using a 9 by 13 inch pan.
Yes, measure it.
No, I don't need to measure it.
Okay.
I know this is a 9 by 13 inch pan.
Did you show the recipe? There's a recipe.
Well, we're going to have our recipe in, our...
I was just excited. I'm sorry.
You really are.
Yeah.
So if you were to make this in the kitchen with, like, let's say your mom or with one of your chicken buddies, you would then put your worms in and your spiders in.
Yes, and cockroaches.
Cockroaches.
Yeah, they're nice and crunchy when they go down, and it's like nacho cheese flavor.
All right, so that's good. See, it's nice, and it really is a nice firm, and it's nicely packed in here. And
firm and packed.
It'll just be just a nice little crust. And some people like it really super crunchy, and you can go ahead and bake this for about 5 minutes or so.
No spiders. I'm sorry if
spiders.
you're disappointed.
I've done it both ways, honestly. I think you're fine with just doing it that way. So I'm gonna leave that over here. I'm gonna grab my bowl and we're gonna start the filling. So our filling, we're going to be using pumpkin pie, 100% pure pumpkin. Now you don't want to get pumpkin pie filling because
that is the strangest looking pumpkin I have ever seen. How do you make that into a jack-o'-lantern?
No. It's mushed and cooked and.
Oh, I see. It's a can of pumpkin.
It's a can of pumpkin.
Why didn't you say that to begin with?
I think I did.
It'll be in the recipe. Don't worry.
It will be.
Don't be confused.
I mean, if somebody is that adventurous, they could actually start out with an actual pumpkin. But honestly,
the big orange one.
Yes, the one that you broke. No. Anyway,
I didn't break anything.
You broke my pumpkin.
I don't know why.
I'm still holding a grudge on that one. I'm sorry. All right, so now what we're
It's a reference to a previous episode.
It really, truly is.
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my 2 eggs. And one of the things that, to be honest, well, is it, well, it's okay. It's all right. It's nobody you know. All right, so I'm actually going to crack each of my eggs into a little bowl first. So just in case it's a bad egg, I can dispose of it without ruining.
Trying to intimate.
Sometimes not every egg is a good egg, and well, I don't want any bad eggs inside my recipe.
I can't believe what I'm doing.
All right, so there we go. So we got 2 nice little eggs in there, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a little.
Run for it, fellas! Run!
Stop. I assure you, it's nobody you know. We're good. We're good here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stir that in, and it's making a nice little custardy, yellowy, orangey, Thanksgiving-y thing.
Looks like poop.
Oh, no, that's not helpful. All right, so now because we don't actually have...
Just a joke.
Not funny. All right, so what we're going to be using next is sweetened condensed milk. Now, there's something also called evaporated milk. We do not want
Do not want evaporated milk.
And because we're using sweetened condensed milk, which already has sugar in it, we do not have to add sugar.
It's eagle milk.
Well, you know.
I didn't know eagles had milk.
Well, you know, it's...
I knew about cows and
You
goats.
can use any brand that you
Ooh, look at
choose.
that.
This just happened to be one on the shelf.
It's very puddingy.
Yes, it's very nice.
Yes, look
All
at
right.
that. Blop, blop, blop.
All right, no sound effects, please.
Okay.
I think we're good. All right, so we're getting our
Blop, blop.
we're getting our nice sweetened condensed milk in here, and you know we're making a nice mess in the process, but that's okay. And
that's the fun part.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah.
I'm really a low-key kind of baker, so I'm using a bowl that's going to go right in the dishwasher that I don't have to hand wash. So,
she makes me do the dishes.
well, you know, you're good to have around for something, right? All right, so we're going to get this nice.
I don't know.
Well, neither do I. All right, so we're going to give this, and you do not need to use a mixer for this. Just a nice little hand mix is fine.
Just a zhuzh with a spoon.
That's correct. Okay, so the next part of our recipe is asking for a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of ginger, and a half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And one of the things...
of ginger.
And
half a teaspoon. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, you know what? Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you go look it up, what's inside pumpkin pie spice, and come back and report so I have a quiet moment to finish my recipe.
I'll be back.
All right. Thank you. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to add pumpkin pie spice, which has in it cinnamon and ginger and nutmeg. Isn't it quieter now? So it'll probably take him a little while to research what's inside of here, but I just told you, so we're all set. Don't tell him I told you though, so he's all excited when he comes back, but that's okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's put in a nice teaspoon here of our pumpkin pie spice, so it's nice and good and flavorful. So get that in there. And always to balance out something that's sweet, we're going to want to add a little bit of salt. So we're going to do a half a teaspoon of salt. And I'll find...
I'm back.
You're back. Hi. So what did you find out?
What did I find out about what?
All right then. Well, if
I just went out in the hallway and stood around for a minute and came back.
Okay. Well,
was I supposed to research something?
Well, I kind of set you on a little task, but you know, if you
refresh my memory.
No need to. We'll just rerun the tape later.
Okay.
Okay. Very good.
I'll do it later.
All right. So we have that nice teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice in here, which is all going to make it so yummy goodness. And again, just mixing and incorporating. You don't need a mixer for this. This is really low tech, low
Just a
key, and just a
spoon.
lot of good fun for
You
Thanksgiving.
ever notice a spoon looks like a little shovel?
Not really.
Okay.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now that it's nice and incorporated, and we're just going to read our recipe, make sure we put all our ingredients in.
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah, it's okay.
Bars.
It's
Okay.
just quietly to ourselves.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All
I'm
right.
not done reading
So
it.
we're going to take
I'm
our...
not done reading it.
You just keep reading them. All right, and we're going to pour this in.
Oh, look at
Doesn't
that.
that look yummy?
Yeah.
That really does look pretty good.
It looks like Russian dressing. Probably doesn't taste like Russian.
I was gonna say Thousand Island, but no, I don't think so.
Ooh,
all right,
drippy.
all right. Let's get that in the sink, and
Blop, blop, blop.
we're just gonna kind of take our spoon, the back
Smooth it
of
out
our
there.
spoon, and smooth it out. And
Write
just
my name in it.
We're not going to do that. Not a good idea.
It looks good. Let's eat it.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this and we're going to put it in the oven between about 20 and 25 minutes.
I don't have a watch.
That is okay. I do.
Oh, look
So-
at that.
Yes.
Can I borrow your watch?
No, you can't borrow
Okay.
my watch. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this into the oven, and we will be back in just a moment. All right, so I just put our pumpkin pie bars into the oven, and I'm going to ask my friend Alexa to set a timer for 20 minutes.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
All right, go ahead.
Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Isn't she nice?
That's
Yeah.
the best thing ever.
Yeah, no, she's a good friend, and I don't even have to use my watch or count. So
No.
I
I
was
don't
thinking.
have a watch.
No, you don't have a watch. Put it on your Christmas list. All right, so here's what I was thinking. Since we've just made this lovely recipe, this is usually the part within our program that we do a little song.
Oh.
And since
Okay, I'll sing.
since we were talking about Thanksgiving, and we're talking about things we're grateful for, and I'm of course grateful for you. Yeah, I know, right?
Shucks.
I was thinking we could do that fun song,
Oh, I don't know.
that fun song.
Okay, we'll do the fun song.
That fun.
It's a fun song. It's a
No,
fun
no,
song.
no, no.
It's
The-
a fun song all day long. It's a fun song in.
That is not the song.
I know, I just made it up.
We'll do the fun song.
Okay. Which is the fun song?
That song we do?
Just sing.
All right.
Okay.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. We may not go far, but sure as a star. Wherever we are, it's together. Wherever I go, I know he goes.
Me? Wherever I go, I know she goes.
No fits, no fights, no feuds, and no egos.
Amigos,
Together. Through thick and through thin, all out or all in. And whether it's win, place, or show, it's you for me and me for you. We'll muddle through whatever we do together, wherever we go.
That was wonderful.
That was cute.
Yes,
I like that. So now I think we have to do that thing called
That-
wait.
yes.
So we're gonna wait
Okay,
for
let's
our.
wait.
Okay.
Okay.
And hi, like magic, it is done.
It's here.
Yeah, it just appeared. See,
Wow.
love the magic of
The
this.
magic of the,
Yes.
of the
So
magic.
it is still very hot, and we have taken it out of the oven. And you can either serve it when it's slightly warm, or you can put it in the refrigerator and chill it. And you can cut it, and you can make
It's
it.
wonderful if you sprinkle grasshoppers over it.
No, you
And
don't.
it tastes very good with the legs of a. Huh?
All right. Well, anyway, you can cut this into as many servings as you'd like, or just cut it in half, and you can have it.
253.
That sounds good to me.
They'd be little tiny pieces.
Well, that is all the time that we have for today. We want to wish everyone a happy and healthy and safe Thanksgiving,
Happy Thanksgiving.
and enjoy.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time.
Don't eat too much cream cheese.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
It was a non sequitur. Bye. Bye, friends.